Christians. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 12. Paul begins his summary remarks as it pertains to speaking in tongues and other spiritual gifts. And he says here in verse 12, "For as much then as you are zealous in the seeking of spiritual gifts, seek that you may excel in edifying the church." And what he's saying is, it is better to edify or to build up the church so that they may be exhorted, so that they may be edified, so that they might be comforted, which can only take place if they understand what you are saying. Speaking in tongues, then, as it is now, was intended to build up and edify. It was intended to be prophesying, teaching, instruction, with clear, articulate, unambiguous language. And if I'm going to be castigated by so many of you simply because I am saying stop with all the babble and speak to people in plain language, then so be it. Because it is ridiculous not to speak to people in plain language. If tongue speaking is intended to prophesy, which Paul makes it very clear, and if you are doing it in a room full of people who speak the language that you speak natively, you are wasting your time, you're wasting the church's time, and you're wasting the Lord's time. But as I've said, and I'm going to continue to remind you, even if tongues was still happening today, even if God were giving souls the blessing of being able to speak a language that they were not born learning natively, even if that were still happening, what is happening today is not that was happening. You're deceiving and deluding yourselves, and you're deceiving and deluding others, especially those of you who tell people that they are supposed to receive a baptism of the Holy Spirit as evidence by speaking in tongues, and that is necessary to be saved. Anybody who says that, and I'm telling you straight to your face right now, you're lying to everyone you tell that to, and you're lying to yourselves. Be provoked and be persuaded. If you're going to speak, be understood.